I think that each family's got to look at its circumstances and make those determinations. Obviously, there are a lot of people who are concerned about their job security, or they're concerned about seeing their savings having diminished if they were in the stock market. And I think it's an understandable response to be somewhat cautious in the midst of this kind of uncertainty. I think the best advice I would have would be to say that despite the current hardships, we are going to get through this, and so you should plan sensibly in anticipation that this economy is going to recover, and young families are going to want to buy new homes, and sooner or later that clunker of a car is going to wear out and people are going to want to buy a new car. And so that basing decisions around fear is not the right way to go. We are going to get through this difficult time, and I think it is sometimes important to step back and just have some perspective about the differences between now and the Great Depression, when there were no social safety nets in place, when unemployment was 25 or 30%. I mean, this is a difficult time, but it's not what happened to our grandparents' generation. And so, I would ask people to be confident about their own futures. And that may mean, in some cases, spending now as investments for the future. There's been a debate back home about our budget. In the midst of this crisis, should we deal with health care? Should we deal with energy? Should we deal with education? And one of the analogies I've used is a family who is having a difficult time, and I actually get letters like this occasionally from voters. One of our parents has lost their job, savings have declined, and so I'm wrestling with whether or not I should go to college, because that will require me taking out a lot of debt, and maybe it would be more responsible for me to go find any job that I can to help the family. And when I write back to those families or those individuals, I say, you've obviously got to make these decisions yourself, but don't shortchange the future because of fear in the present.